So I woke up the next morning and I was sick. The first thing I grabbed was a thermometer. Yeah, it's a thermometer. I was second guessing myself, like, is it a calculator? Anyway, so yes, I'm putting the thermometer, not like money. Anyway, my neck was super warm and tired, and so I also could not speak, just like I can't speak now. The moment it goes teen, 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 I take it out, and I don't have a fever. I am just an actor. Not really. I asked ChatGPT and it said I could be fighting some kind of infection that is lingering. I could be feeling like I have fever, but not really have fever because of my heart problems and nicotine pouches or some nervous imbalance or some blah blah blah. But like, it could be a reason. Anyway, then I started gaslighting ChatGPT into why the hell would you tell me to do gargles with water and salt? I did that last night and now I'm sick. And it said, yeah, it might have dehydrated your throat and irritated it more. Like, thanks for the information, but okay. I made tea for myself. And then I got some hot water pot for like steam. And then somebody called me. Probably my mom, because nobody loves me enough to call me. And it was my mom. After a while, I came back. And I will cut the clip a little because I don't want to show anything. My nose is spilling, so like, how about I just like, I don't know, drain it a bit. And now look at my skills, like getting the facts out of this thing. Just notice my reflexes and how well I'm handling things. Anyway, apply it on my nose, rub my hands like I never did anything with my hands and I don't have any wax on it, and put the towel back on. And I'm thinking I'm stupid for doing this, so I'm gonna try it the other way. Just look at how pissed I am. So I took some steam with the vapor rub in it, obviously. Now I got tea. And I made it with, I don't know, cinnamon and turmeric and some. Who knew vapor rub stings your eyes more than it soothes your breathing? I didn't. Milk. Obviously black tea. I asked ChatGPT and ChatGPT was like, nah, don't do this. Till I actually I just asked ChatGPT about dairy products because it told me not to have dairy products like yogurt or milk because they worsen the mucus. And I was actually planning on having tea today because I haven't had tea in the last 2-3 days. They said don't do it unless I was like, how about I add cinnamon in it? And then it was like, oh yeah, that's a very good idea, just don't make it too heavy. Anyway, my mom's coming over. And okay, this thing is not as much of a problem as the problem is like my neck, it's very warm and it hurts and it's difficult to keep it upright. I just want to lie down, but I also have a lot of studying to do. Did I do any studying? Haha, no. So I can't really afford to lie down for the entire day because I just woke up like a few hours ago. And how much the back muscles and the neck, like the back of my shoulders and neck, it's not very happy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to make a video for YouTube. Not this YouTube, the other YouTube. And I'm gonna do some makeup now after like finishing my tea and soothing my throat a bit. I'm gonna make a video. So let's see how that goes. After a while, my mom came over and she brought some people. So, did I make the video? No. I just kind of started cleaning. 3 4 hours into cleaning, now I'm just folding my sofa cum bed. Just look at me clumsily clipping those clips together. Then I wipe the floor a bit so that there's no dust or hair on the sofa when I lay it down straight. And this lady comes and steals my thunder for a while. This is how you clip a clip together in case you didn't know. After that, me and my mother went to buy some plants, and not some plants, just like a plant. And then we had to go grocery shopping. Did we go? Yes. Did we buy all the things? No, because she had to go back home. It was getting late. Anyway, halfway into the shopping, she was agitated. So then I was like, let's go home. She was like, no, no, just buy what you have to buy. I was like, no. I would not lie to you and tell you that I have bought all the things I wanted to buy because I can only get to reach you or go out with you like once a month. And I'm also not gonna pat you on the back and be like, you're a good mom. And I'm also not gonna be shopping with an irritated person. As I sat in the car, she kept calling me, which I felt bad for, but I did not get out of the car because I didn't want to get out of the car. I was done with shopping. Even though there were a lot of things that I needed, I was just done with shopping with her. So I sat in the car, we went and got smoothies. Those smoothies had yogurt in them. Thanks to that, my throat is like this now. And they added the smoothies, they added the yogurt without asking. And after that, it was also very, very cold. So my mother has the somewhat the similar situation as me. Fuck. But my postnasal drip makes me nauseated. Her postnasal drips make her cough like a lot. Okay. And we both had the same smoothies. So I'm like this. I don't know what she's like. I should probably ask her. Anyway. Then we came back home and we were supposed to make khichdi, both of us. And she had to go home because she could not be with me for more than 4 to 6 hours, which is so nice. Isn't it awesome when you have. Why am I talking about this? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, isn't it nice when you've spent all your lives trying to make a connection? You have actually parented your parents so that they would pay attention to you or treat you like a friend or, I don't know, just spend time with you. And you just can't seem to accomplish that somehow. Like, as a kid, they never had time. As an adult, they don't have times. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, she was like, let's make khichdi just to make me happy. And I actually felt a bit happy. I was like, okay, she's doing something. Then we started making khichdi, and then she left before the khichdi was done. Long before the khichdi was done. Like, for khichdi, she stayed for like 10 minutes. Khichdi because of my health. So, anyway. And then she left. And then when I went back into the kitchen, it had been an hour almost, more than that. And it's a miracle my khichdi wasn't burned. Anyway, I'm stupid sometimes. Not stupid, I'm careless. Okay, I shouldn't say shit I don't mean and shit that ain't true. Anyway, So after that khichdi, I had that khichdi like so many times, like almost like 300 grams of khichdi. The second time I got some khichdi, I was like, this is too boring. So I added some olives and imli on it. Not imli, but like imli chutney. That's like plum chutney. Okay. Or plum sauce or whatever. Okay. So after that, I had some more tea, and now I'm sitting here trying to edit a video. And let me tell you how hard it was to get all the files in one place. Okay, so I have 3 laptops, and not one of them works fine. I have a laptop that does not work if it's not connected with electricity. Then I have a laptop that turns on when it feels like turning on and doesn't turn on when it doesn't feel like turning on. Then I have a laptop which is very old laptop, and I would have to reinstall everything, and I don't know how to install WhatsApp. Okay. So with these 3 laptops, firstly, I had to transfer all the files from the iPhone into the USB. Yes, I got a converter, like some kind of converter and a USB, and it costed me a lot of money. Okay. After that, I connected that to my iPhone, and I couldn't figure out how to transfer files. Then I Googled some things, and then I found out, and then I did it. Then I had to see if all the files were transferred because my iPhone screen turned off, and there were like circles on some of the files, which meant they haven't been transferred yet. And I had to see if they were transferred. So I tried one laptop. It couldn't play any videos because it's old. I tried second laptop, which didn't turn on. And then I tried the third laptop in the other room because I did not have anything I could plug it into. Okay. So 3 laptops. And then I was like, how about I just transfer these files into this laptop? And then after that, I could just, edit the videos on the laptop. But the problem with the laptop that does not work while plugged in is also that it doesn't have enough storage. Here's how fast it worked after I installed BlueStacks to install KineMaster. Yeah, so disappointment. Anyway, I had to log into things, and anyway. So after everything, when I connected my phone with the laptop and also the USB, it just showed the option of 2 different things, 2 different devices connected, and I could just directly transfer from one device to the other. How simple it was. So then I transferred the files into my Android, and then I started editing. Yeah, the transferring of files took me about like an hour and a half because I just couldn't find anything. But now I know better, so next time it's gonna take me like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So, yep, that's how my day was. And now my back is extremely broken. I've been slouching for so long, and now I just want to lie down. I just want to die for like 16 hours and not wake up. And when I wake up, I'm like completely recovered from everything, which is not possible. So I'm just gonna get some water and gargle again. So that's it for today, I guess.